And good morning, everyone, and welcome to this day. Another sunny day out today as we get past the fog. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. On our show today from Cartmart, we have Brian Rod on, and he's going to talk about, well, they have their summer spruce up program that you can bring your golf cart in and they can get new tires on it and batteries, whatever you need. They can help you out with that. Also, they're using Uber now, so if you need a lift to get there, and maybe you drop off your golf cart, they'll get you back home, and then they'll come and pick you up again via Uber. Not bad. Now, also, recreation. A lot of stuff going on in recreation. Primarily, next week, of course, is 4th of July. So Jennifer Murphy is going to come on, tell us all about some events that are coming up in recreation. And then we have a guest on from the Orange County Fair. It's that time of the year, folks. Well, almost. It starts actually July 13th and runs until August. I think it runs about 3.5, 4 weeks. So you'll find out the theme of the fair. You know, every year they have a great theme and some special things that are going on. And I bet they're going to talk about the food as well. What's the new fair food this year? Usually every year there's like 1 or 2 kind of hot ticket items when it comes to the fair. Now we're going to tell you also about the meetings that are coming up today. And there are a few, well, 2, but they're both with United. United M&C, 9 a.m. in the boardroom, and then United Governing Documents Review Committee, that's a long one, at 2 o'clock in the Sycamore Room. Now the weather, and again, we're in that June gloom mode, and as I've been saying throughout the past couple of weeks, the difference is every day is the thickness of the marine layer, how quickly it burns off. Definitely a thicker marine layer today, and it's extending a little more inland. However, it's supposed to be a bit warmer today. So we're looking at about 81 degrees today. And again, going forward, the same story. We're going to hover in the upper 70s to maybe 80, 81. And it's all going to depend on how this marine layer sticks around. Even though this is a thicker marine layer today, we are supposed to be up by a couple degrees over yesterday. And quite often this happens. There's an inversion layer, and what happens is there's a warmer air above us. It pushes down the cool air, and therefore that inversion layer can sometimes create a more thick morning marine layer, if I said that right. You understand what I'm saying. But more fog in the morning. And that's not uncommon to then have a warmer day later on. And then we see that fog comes back in later on in the evening, 7:30 or so. Let's look around the county and beyond today. Looking nice everywhere you go, and just beautiful out. Beaches are going to average about 72, and I think Laguna was going to be at about 72, Dana Point about 74, and then Huntington and Newport closer to about 70. Down in San Diego, beautiful going down there today. And you can enjoy all the things that are down there in Mission Bay and downtown San Diego. 81 degrees. Up in the foothills, 86. Arrowhead, beautiful, 76 degrees. And Palm Springs, they are really holding steady in the low triple digits. They've been up there for quite a while now. I think on the weekend they went down when we had that cooler weather. But they've been hovering right around that 107 to 110, 111 degree mark. So you like it real warm, head out to Palm Springs, and let me see, what are they, 78? We got to get out of the way here. Yep, 78 at night. So you don't really cool off too much. So kind of stay in the afternoon, then enjoy the evenings out there in Palm Springs. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
Managing your own medication can be stressful. For decades, we have watched you stand in line at your local pharmacy and battle with insurance companies, all to be left with the difficult task of organizing, managing, and remembering to take your medication. AmeriPharma offers a new way of simplifying the lives of you and your loved ones.
In previous years, I didn't require any prescriptions, but now I have to take about 7 or 8 due to various conditions. It's a management problem. My nurse told me about AmeriPharma's Med Box. I switched over. Boy, am I glad I did. It's really easy to use and it's solved all my problems.
Get your medications delivered to your door. You'll receive your pre-sorted med box that easily allows you to tear and take the required medication regimen at the plainly printed date and time. AmeriPharma MedBox, the new standard in medication management.
My name's Greg, and I'm a new resident at Laguna Woods. And one of the things that we noticed after moving in is that many people had a golf cart, and so we wanted to check that out and see what it would be like. And we checked some of the other golf cart places that are around Laguna Woods and weren't as happy as we'd like, so decided to check out Cart Mart. Came over here, met Jared. He was very forthcoming, honest, and showed us what our options were here. We didn't want a brand new one, and we really liked the club car that he showed us and bought it, and have really enjoyed it. He talked to us about how to make it more customized to what we wanted. They delivered it to my home in Laguna Woods and showed us how to use it, and we were very happy with the customer service.
I'm speaking with Brian Rod, and well, he oversees and owns and operates along with, who's the other gentleman that helps you out?
Here in the Orange County store, Jared Morgan.
Jared Morgan, thank you.
Salesman.
Cart Mart, of course, and the location right here is up in Lake Forest. Actually, it sounds like it's way far away. It's not. It's you go under the freeway. You go. It would be right on Schwartz.
On Schwartz, yeah.
Yeah.
Right by Big Five.
Big Five, yes, yeah.
And
the patio thing.
Sola Salons.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's right over there, very close by. And before we get into your talking points here, it was interesting. You were telling me that out in Rancho Mirage, you have a golf cart museum.
Correct.
So tell me, I've got to hear about that very quickly. I know we want to talk about this, but I thought that's so cool.
Well, you know, being the oldest golf cart dealer in the business since 1959, we felt an obligation to preserve and enhance the awareness of golf cars. So,
yeah.
Sort of a passion project, I created the National Museum of Golf Carts, and we've got some historical pieces dating back from the early 50s.
Yeah.
Some cars that were manufactured in the early 50s, which is when the electric caddy car was first announced. Before it was called a golf car, they were called electric caddy cars.
Yeah.
All the way to current models and futuristic models. So we have, you know, specialty pieces.
That would be fun to see.
We have a car that was owned by President Eisenhower, Bob Hope. We have a circulating array of vehicles in that.
That is really
museum.
neat. That would be fun to see.
Come and check us out when you're in the desert.
Something really different. That's great. So let's talk about some of the programs you're offering right now. And I know you've talked about this before, but you take trade-ins, right?
Trade-ins is always a conversation piece when someone is looking to bring in their old car. And so we right now, this summer, it's very busy. We need trade-ins. So we're looking for good used cars that we can, you know, bring in and repurpose those in exchange for obviously another upgraded or new or another pre-owned car that's custom built to our needs. So we're definitely looking for good trades at the moment.
Any brand?
All brands.
Okay.
Within reason, of course, we're looking for cars that run, that will have a second, third, or fourth life from the time that we resell it. So we want the cars to be in decent shape when we take them in, as you would expect.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you having your summer spruce up program, and this is your July promotion that's coming up. And tell us about this. And I think this is a great opportunity for folks who want to keep their older golf cart preserved and running smoothly.
Well, so one of the things that we do in our summer spruce up is we're going to bring in your pre-owned Yamaha E-Z-Go or club car, and we're going to put new bodies, new factory seats, vinyl seats, and new tires. We have some nice 10-inch custom wheels.
Now I'm confused there. A new body kit?
So we'll put new bodies on. We'll
Really?
take your
Okay,
bodies
wow.
off. We have factory bodies we'll put on. We can obviously paint them. We can do certain things
wow.
for them, but we're doing a basic entry-level spruce up for about $1,500.
Okay.
To bring your old car.
Oh, wow. I
And
didn't know you could change that out, the whole body thing, and if they need that. So the
Yeah.
chassis kind of remains the same and all. But
within
Wow.
reason for any
Yeah.
car that's not
That's cool.
too old and vintage that we
Yeah.
can still get parts for. But the idea is to bring in an entry level at $1,500 to make your old car look new again.
yeah, that's fantastic. And so if they want to do that, just go ahead and call you folks up, and you're going to need to look at it and decide what can be done if it's
Of course,
within reason. like you
dialogue,
said,
right?
yeah.
Maybe a picture, send us in so we know what model we're talking about,
Yeah.
and we can come pick up the car and bring it into the service center and get that work started for you. So it's pretty easy, and then all of our service advisors and our salesmen, Jared in the store, they're very helpful and
Yeah.
knowledgeable. So they'll make the process easy and enjoyable to the extent of that we can.
Now, I'm going to get to the how you're going to be helping out in the 4th of July concert, but let's kind of dovetail into what you were talking about the summer spruce up. People may go, well, we can bring our golf cart in, but are we stuck there for hours? I don't want to be stuck there for hours. You might be a nice guy, Jared might be a nice guy, but they like to go back home and
They want to go back. Well,
how do they do that?
so we started here in Laguna Woods specifically because we found a lot of our clientele here in the neighborhood didn't have the ability to get to our facility.
Yeah.
Couldn't get to our store. Don't have a car, don't have a means or a ride.
Yeah.
So we created this package where call us, we'll send a ride share, like an Uber or a Lyft. We'll send one to your house, pick you up, bring you into the store. You can do your shopping at the showroom. You can decide if you want to buy or not. If you, when you're finished, we'll send you right back. So you don't have to have a car necessarily to get to our store.
Okay.
So we want to bring you in. Now, when it comes to the servicing of your car,
Yeah.
that's handled differently. We're going to send a pickup truck to pick your car up, and we're going to take that down to our service center,
Right.
and we're going to work on it there. But anytime you want to come to our store in the Lake Forest, you just give us a call at our 800 number or call the number on the screen that you'll see later, and we'll be happy to come pick you up, do some shopping, meet with Jared, see our service team, and we'll send you back home when you're ready.
And you do this through Uber?
We do it through Uber.
Yeah, which works great. I was telling Brian that where I take my car at the dealership to be serviced, they no longer have, I guess what you used to call them service drivers,
Yeah.
shuttle drivers. They now use Uber,
Yeah.
and it's very well done and convenient, and
Yeah,
it's
you don't
great.
have to have an Uber account either. You just
No,
have to
you do
call
not,
us.
no.
We'll take care of all the organization. We'll send the driver. He'll be outside. He'll call you. You jump in, go visit the store, do your shopping, and then we'll send you home when you're ready.
All right, very good. Now, 4th of July concert, you folks are going to be helping out here in the village, right?
Yeah. So 4th of July is a big party here for you at Laguna Woods Village, and we've offered, and we're donating a couple of shuttles, transportation vehicles, just to get people around the parking lots, and so from one place to the other in the village. So for your concert on the 4th of July, all that transportation is going to be donated by Cartmart in appreciation of the business that you guys give us.
Very nice. That's
course.
great. And you folks have a new website, right?
Yeah, we're very proud to announce that our brand new cartmart.com website went live this week.
Yeah, I went on it, and I got to tell you, there was one, I forget the name of it. Is it like the Roadster model or something like
The
that?
Korea Roadster.
Yeah, there's one that I went on and looked at, and it can be customized
That's
quite
right.
a bit, but it's really cool looking. I looked at it really quick, and I'm going, what is that? Is that a golf cart? Or?
It is a golf car. It is a golf car.
It's pretty
also
cool.
meant for street.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we sold one of those last year for $70,000.
So, seriously? It had to have been heavily customized.
Highly
right?
customized.
Does it have
but
a bar in
It
it?
can
Because
go
for
up
that
to
price,
that
I want a
price.
bar on it.
Not to scare anybody. That's the absolute extreme.
Yeah.
In fact, we think it might be one of the most expensive carts ever sold.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of that European luxury golf
Yeah.
car can go up there. But by the way, we have cars that
Yes,
are
they do.
much
Yeah.
more reasonably priced in just about anyone's budget range.
Yeah.
So that's just
Yeah, but it's
the
neat.
extreme.
Take a look on the website, because it's just fun to kind of look at all the different models and opportunities and the customization that you can have. You can, I guess, just go in and basically buy, you know, what I would say floor model, but then if you wanted a different color or mag wheels or whatever you want, it can be done.
We can customize anything to be personalized, or of course we have a beautiful showroom full of vehicles, and there's likely the car that you will fall in love with on the floor, but we always say if it's not there, we have it in another location with 4 stores.
Yes.
Or we'll build it for you in short order. So you can always get what you're looking for at a really fair price, and backed by a company that's been doing it longer than anybody, and we really care about what we're doing. So we're happy to take anyone.
And get out to the museum if you can. I got to do.
If you're in the desert, you have to.
A lot of these folks go out there, so try. That'll be fun. Brian, thank you very much.
Great to meet you.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
And cartmart.com, very easy, is the website, and located right under the freeway off, is it Schwartz?
Schwartz Drive.
Schwartz Drive.
Yeah.
And if you know where Big 5 is over there, and there's the patio stores and all kinds of stuff, they're right there.
That's correct.
So check them out, and great people. And you know, if you got one, an older one, you'd like to upgrade, they take trade-ins. Have them check it out for you. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
After researching all of the golf cart companies in the area, I finally decided on Cartmart to purchase mine, primarily because of their professional attitude, great customer service, friendly people. I've worked with Jared, and Tony, who's one of the service people, is just absolutely phenomenal. I've had a few issues that they took care of with a smile on their face, and put a big smile on my face. The prices are competitive. They'll work with you on not only the pricing, but also just on the service part of it. They were the only ones that offered a full 1-year warranty on the cart itself, which was huge for me, especially when you're buying a used one. So other than that, I just think that great place to do business, and that the people are just really nice there. That's what I liked about it the most. Made it easy for me. If you're in the market to buy a golf cart, you owe it to yourself to check out Cartmart.
Did you know there are over 400,000 seniors in Orange County today? Over the next 10 years, that number will more than double. So where does a senior or family caregiver go for information? Turn to us at the Council on Aging of Orange County. We can help you navigate the aging experience, understand Medicare, and know where to turn when a crisis occurs. As a local nonprofit since 1973, we serve 275,000 seniors every year. The Council on Aging, helping seniors remain healthy, connected, and protected.
At El Toro Pharmacy, your health needs and your quality of life is our top priority. We can be trusted with all your prescription needs, delivered free to your doorstep. Call us to have your prescription transferred. We will take care of everything. No hassle to you. We are a full-service pharmacy carrying all your over-the-counter medicines at competitive prices. And we offer complete diabetic care and your immunization requirements too. Under new management, come visit us in Moulton Plaza. El Toro Pharmacy will never be undersold, and we offer the finest after-sales services.
The El Toro Water District Phase 2 Recycled Water Expansion Project has installed over 21,000 feet of recycled water pipelines and is now over 75% complete. The final pipeline installations, as well as installations of service lines and final paving, should be complete by July. The connections of the individual irrigation systems to the new recycled water pipelines should be complete by the end of the year. The district sincerely appreciates your patience as we enhance the water supply resources in the Laguna Woods area.
Welcome back. Well, we have a lot of activities this summer, and so we have Jennifer Murphy here, who is with the Recreation Department, to talk to us about the most important one coming up, 4th of July. Exciting.
Yes, very exciting. Good morning. This is one of our favorite events that we do. It's really morphed into a large-scale event. Last year we brought fireworks on, and we saw our numbers really grow in the hundreds. So we're expecting potentially even a bigger crowd this year.
Right.
The event is coming up on July 4th, Wednesday. Our gates are going to open at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
We do mention to those folks who are considering setting up early to please be aware the gates will actually be closed. So 4 o'clock is the earliest. If you're coming with a big group of people and you have a lot of stuff, because sometimes they'll bring shade canopies and tables, chairs, and they'll really set up a nice area. You can pull in the gate and you can drop everything off with somebody, and then you'll have to pull back out. Parking will be at Clubhouse 7. We also are going to have overflow parking at the maintenance lot, which is up on Via Campo Verde.
Okay.
There will be shuttle service to get those folks to and from their cars. We also have Cartmart, who was just on, who is generously donating 2 6-passenger carts.
Okay.
Our staff will also be using those to shuttle people across to Clubhouse 7 and around the lot.
Okay.
Whatever we need to use those for. But the event, 4 o'clock is when it's going to begin. We have a DJ this year, so we'll have music immediately when the gates open.
Okay.
People can come early. They can bring their own barbecue stuff, their own picnic items. We also have food trucks. We're going to have the Beach Bistro food truck, which is a hamburger hot dog type of food truck.
Okay.
We also have kettle corn. We'll be selling kettle corn, and we're going to have a beer and wine garden up on our patio. We're going to be pulling out the patio furniture from the back of the clubhouse and kind of setting up a lounge type of area.
Okay.
So if you want to take a break from your picnicking and you want to go up top and have a beer or wine and sit and kind of relax, that'll be available for the adults.
Okay.
Down below in the parking area, we've kind of created a fun zone. We have an obstacle course, a giant inflatable 60-foot obstacle course, a bounce house. We have a couple face painters coming.
Okay.
There'll be some games set up. So if you are inviting your family, we really want you to, bring your family. We don't want you to be alone on the holiday. Bring them. There will be plenty of stuff for kids to do. The swimming pool will also be open from 4 to 7, all ages. So if you want to bring the kids and get in your swimsuit and head on over to the pool for a couple hours, you're welcome to do that. We do have Doc Rocket, which is the band that's been playing for this event, I don't know, longer than I've been around, so a very, very long time. So they'll be performing, they start about 6:15.
Okay.
They'll be doing 2 sets, and then they finish around 8:45, and then we have the fireworks.
Okay.
So it's a whole day event. There will also things to note is that there are pets that have shown up last year, and so we want to remind residents that if you have a pet, please do not bring your pet to this event. Pets are a big concern on this holiday, so make other arrangements to make sure that they're cared for and properly stowed away at home.
Right.
So just a reminder of that, and no glass of any sorts, just to make sure that everyone's safe. So,
one thing I wanted to ask you about is, now you said the gates don't open until 4 o'clock. So what happens? Can people line up beforehand, or how does that work?
Well, last year when they started lining up at the gate, it backed up onto Moulton. So
I see.
we do have security that's going to be helping with traffic. I wouldn't really suggest lining up just because you're going to be blocking traffic on the highway. To be honest, when the gates opened at 4 o'clock, people kind of flowed in very smoothly. Those who are arriving and already parked at 7 will probably be waiting at the light with all their stuff to cross the street. We've made arrangements with the city to kind of slow down the timers on the light so that we can get the traffic across the street. So we're really trying to do everything we can to really accommodate the crowd that we're going to have.
Now, if someone is going to be taking a shuttle and they don't drop off their stuff at the front and then drive back and then take the shuttle, can they take their gear with them onto the shuttle?
They can if it's a couple bags and things, but I think if you have a lot of stuff, the shuttles only accommodate so many, and there'll be people waiting to get on that shuttle. So I ask you to be considerate. If you do have big items, big ice chests, shade canopies, do your best to drop them off.
What are some things that I know you said pets can't come in and no glass, but in regards to food and beverages, what are things they cannot bring in?
They can bring whatever they like as long as they clean up after themselves. They traditionally have all, been able to bring whatever they want. There are people who have food that's already prepared. Others will bring food that they picked up from a local restaurant, but they can bring whatever they like in.
Okay, great. And let's talk about some safety items. So for instance, will you guys have first aid and things like that?
We definitely will. We have one of our fitness staff. Last year we set up a safety area. It was a special tent where there was somewhere to lay down, and they had all the items that they would need to treat anybody who had some type of injury. We always have our AEDs on site. This particular staff person, along with many of us, we're all CPR certified, AED certified. So we will be prepared in the event that something happens, and of course, calling for assistance through 911.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes,
I'm sure you will have a lot of people attending that because it's so local and perfect for everyone just to be right there. And then you also have some swimming.
Yes, every summer we offer swimming lessons at Pool 6. Believe it or not, this is something that there are many residents who are very interested in. Either they want to brush up on their skills or maybe they just never really learned. So starting July 9th, we have a series of classes taking place. Pool 6, the classes are going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. It's for beginners and intermediate. So again, if you already know how, you can take the intermediate class, but there are people who are afraid to put their head under the water. So I encourage you to sign up. There's semi-private lessons. There's 4 people per class. It's $45 for a total of 6 classes. You can call over the phone, the main recreation number, 597-4273, pay with a credit card, or pop into our office and pay cash, check, or credit card.
Now, in regards to swimming as an adult, and you said they don't like to put their head under, what about, you know, flotation? So do they use any flotation devices to help them feel more comfortable in the water, do you know?
I want to say no, because with most of the lifeguards that I know and the lifeguards that we work with here, a flotation device really gives you a false sense of security. So they don't encourage that. They want you to be secure in the water alone without those devices.
Okay. All right, perfect. And then you've got some English learning.
Yes, so Recreation coordinates probably over 30 classes, and we do have a variety of languages. Currently we have what do we have? We have Mandarin, Chinese, we have Korean, we have Russian, we've had Italian, we'd have French. But the one thing that we're constantly being asked is, do you have English as a second language? Constantly. That's probably one of the most requested classes we get. So we have partnered up with South Coast Literacy. They are a council of retired teachers who volunteer their time to give back. So we've contracted them, and in the fall they're going to be offering these classes. They'll be at Clubhouse 1 on a Friday. There'll be an earlier morning class and an afternoon class. But this particular meeting that we're advertising, Thursday, July 19th, is really to look for tutors in the community. So if you are out there and you're looking for something to do, to give back, you don't have to have any experience. They are looking for people to come and help, because they're going to teach the class, but they're going to need assistance. These folks are going to be, you know, if they're really dedicated to learning English, they're going to need help. So this is an opportunity for you to go to this meeting. It's at the Village Greens building, Thursday, July 19th, from 10 a.m. to noon. You're going to meet these gals, Harriet, Kelly, and Joan. They're the main gals that are coming from the council, and they're going to go over everything. They're going to answer your questions. You don't need any experience at all. But probably on average, I think they're saying it'll be maybe 2 to 3 hours a week that you'll be helping out, and that begins in September.
Okay, so then when they're learning English, everything is taught in English, right? Because they're not going to be able to speak all the languages.
Yes, because it'll be a whole variety of folks in that class. So, and it's free, which is a great thing. So right now we are seeing a lot of different cultures moving into the community, and as staff, we are face to face with these folks. So this will be a great thing that we can then offer to them. So
yeah, that's really nice to be able to have it. This place always has so many great things.
Yes.
Well, good. Okay, so now why don't you tell me again the number that they can call for the July 4th or any of the things that we just mentioned today?
Yes, our main recreation number is 949-597-4273. That is our front desk of the office. They can get you to any particular clubhouse or answer those questions. That's the number you're going to want to call to register for swimming lessons. If you want to call Clubhouse 2 directly for July 4th information, that's going to be 949-597-4286.
Perfect.
And then I have one more thing, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite events that's coming up in August is Grandparents Fun Day. So I know it's a little early, but I want to let the grandparents know out there the date is Saturday, August 4th. So make contact with your grandkids, make sure they're available, get it on your calendar. It'll be from 2 to 6. It's a great day. I mean, every year the kids have such an awesome time. So August 6th, mark your calendar. August 4th.
August 4th, okay.
Yes.
Well, good, and I'm sure we'll have you guys on again, and then you guys can tell us some more details about that.
Great.
Thank you so much. So exciting. Have a good 4th.
Thank you.
All right. And don't forget, you guys can call that number that she gave you to find out all about July 4th and the other activities. We'll be right back after this.
all know there's no place like home. You want to stay in your own home, but day-to-day tasks are getting more difficult to manage. Acticare is the solution. We are the trusted care partner in your community with 5-star reviews. You've taken care of others all your life. Now is the time to let us help you. In-home care is a safe and effective way to help you remain living independently in the comfort of your own home.
Acticare, responsive in-home care. Your first day is free.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder affecting an estimated 1 million Americans, including many under age 40. It has no cure. Parkinson's is not limited to how a person moves. It can also cause symptoms like depression, fatigue, and impaired speech. Today, there is a new diagnosis every 9 minutes, though Parkinson's can be present for years before being diagnosed. The American Parkinson Disease Association is the largest grassroots network in the United States, working to help ease the burden and find the cure. For more than 50 years, APDA has funded pioneering research and provided critical support to those affected by Parkinson's. Visit apdaoptimism.org today to find out how you can help millions live with dignity and optimism. Your action today will help APDA put an end to Parkinson's disease.
Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry. Head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.
Well, as Ken mentioned earlier, it is Orange County Fair time, and that's coming up here in July. And I have Kathy Kramer and Terry Moore here who's going to tell us all about the exciting and fun things that we have going on. I'm exhausted just talking about it. You guys have a lot going on. So tell me some really exciting new things. And so I'm just going to jump right into it because I had emailed Terry and said, please bring me all the fun, yummy foods, which I know you can't do. But tell me about some of the fun new ones that are coming up.
Oh gosh, we have some really amazing creative new foods this year. We have deep fried filet mignon. There we go.
Oh,
deep fried filet mignon on a stick.
Right.
We have a peanut butter and jelly sriracha donut funnel cake. Talk about that. Did you think when you went to the cupboard for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich you were going to put sriracha on it?
Not at all.
We have a brand new food stand this year. Who Fried the Cheese? You'll love the name of that one. Who Fried the Cheese is going to be featuring fried cheese curds. Going to be one of my favorite mac and cheese bites, and then a shrimp and cheese jammer. So many, many. And if you like to graze like I do, come and visit us on Thursdays for the Taste of OC Food for $3 from noon to 4. Most of our concessionaires participate, and you can graze your way through the fair with small bite size.
That's a great idea.
I like
that. That
Absolutely.
does sound fun.
Yes.
Now, some of the pictures that we're looking at, okay, when I saw it, it was huge. And is it a donut? What is that thing?
That is a deep fried pineapple from our friend Chicken Charlie, a concessionaire who is famous for frying anything.
I didn't even know that was a pineapple.
I know, right?
That thing is huge.
It is.
That is crazy. What is on the outside? Is that like a donut?
It is drizzled with chocolate. It's batter coating.
Okay, now this one looked delicious. It was like a pineapple with, was it teriyaki?
That's another one of Chicken Charlie's famous creations. That's a pineapple bowl that's been carved out, a teriyaki chicken and rice, and there's also pineapple chunks put back into the.
Now, where will he be located in the fair?
He has several locations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4. But you will know Chicken Charlie. It's a very active video screens. The colors on his are red and yellow, and Chicken Charlie's is all over it.
Okay.
So and larger than life images of all of his products. So,
Exactly.
yes.
Well, most of the places have all these crazy signs. So.
Yeah, they do.
It's fun.
What else? Was there any other ones that are really going to stand out?
Terry, anything that you've actually got to sample some of them.
I'm interested in the caramel crack fries.
Yes.
So these are French fries coated with butter, with,
Nothing is hard to help
with cinnamon sugar on
Yes,
top,
yes.
whipped cream, and sprinkles. So they've turned French fries into this crazy dessert. And then we are going to have a bunch of unicorn themed things, unicorn and mermaid, floats and shakes and all kinds of big fancy beautiful unicorn things. There you go.
Yeah, there were some drinks that I saw that we're showing them now.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what's in these. They look refreshing.
There's a fancy lemonade in the mermaid float, and then there's whipped cream, sprinkles, candy, and it's topped with cotton candy.
Oh my gosh. You know, do you have Zantac stations? Because you're going to go eating all this stuff and go, oh, I feel horrible after.
I thought of one more.
Oh, what?
I thought of one more, and this one is so fun to say. It's called the pork and swine. How appropriate. It is a sourdough bread with garlic, butter, cheddar, mozzarella, ham, and pineapple. Pork and swine. Brand new.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Those are crazy.
Yes. Crazy foods.
I know. Well,
the OC
you can't go anywhere else to get that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so that's why it's
absolutely.
so much fun,
Yes.
right?
That's right. It's a once-a-year experience. Everybody doesn't eat this way all the time, but it's something like you
no.
save up your calories for and then just have a great time.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so let's talk about some of the entertainment that you guys have coming. I mean, some really fun bands.
Yes. Absolutely. We have a stellar lineup in the Pacific Amphitheater. We already have 2 sold-out shows, Steve Martin and Martin Short and Brent Eldridge. But don't fear, there's plenty more. We have Hunter Hayes, Willie Nelson and Family, and Allison Krauss. That's going to be a fantastic show. Yeah. I see our cameraman getting excited about that one. We also have, before we open the fair on July 12th, we have Frankie Valli performing with the Pacific Symphony. I'll tell you, if you've never seen, Pacific Symphony is with us for the 2nd year, and if you've never seen them perform with music and having vocals, it's just an amazing opportunity in the PAC Amp. So,
right.
Yes, we'd love to have them.
And tell me about Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. They're going to be rocking the house.
That is so
I
fun.
know. Cool in the Gang.
Oh, they're coming too?
Cool in the Gang.
You guys
we
had
have
so many.
We do.
So
we have a
many.
stellar. We'll end the fair with return of Steve Miller and Peter Frampton.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Great.
There's something for everyone. We've got comedy, Jim Gaffigan. You know, outside of the Pacific Amphitheater, also remember that with the purchase of a concert ticket, you get admitted to the fair for OC Fair admission for free.
Right.
And then the Hangar, which is one of our most popular venues, that's been our tribute, tribute bands.
Okay.
So a great lineup of tribute bands this year. In addition, we have Firefall, the real Firefall, Poco, and Toto will also be performing at
that's at the Hangar?
At the Hangar,
Okay.
absolutely. And lots of things going on at the Action Sports Arena.
Right.
If you love demo derbies, we've got something from everyone, from the monster truck demo derbies to the damsels of distress, where it's an all-female drivers in that crash.
Wow.
In that derby.
Is that only during the fair?
Yes, during the fair. During the fair. And we also have 5 nights of rodeo this year.
Wow.
Yeah, something for everyone.
You're right. Something for everybody, but you certainly can't do it all.
No.
You can.
So you got to kind of pick and choose.
Yeah, what's great is to go to ocfair.com, look at the schedules, and choose the things you want to attend. There is something new in the Action Sports Arena I just thought of, and it's Daredevils and Wheels. It's a death-defying motorcycle stunt show. They ride in these giant metal cages up and around, and they have these aerial stunts that they do. It's going to be crazy fun. Hold your breath.
Oh my! Oh
That's
my!
new this year, right, Terry?
That's new. Okay, that is awesome. Let's talk about the theme, free your inner farmer. So what are you guys trying to portray with that?
Yeah. Well, it's the 2nd year of a 3-year strategy to really bring agriculture to an urban environment. Our viewers may not realize this, but we are mandated, we're the California Department of Food and Ag, and we are mandated to produce an annual fair featuring agriculture. We've been doing that for 128 years, and the last year was focused on food and fiber, and this year is about the people of agriculture. So we're really wanting to have experiences where you can learn where your food comes from. So there'll be we'll have life-size cutouts of 3 different farming and citrus operations in Orange County, so people can have a chance to. And we're hoping that by the end of the fair, it will inspire you to free your own farmer. We like to say, just because you may not be a farmer from Kansas and be able to grow crops, you can do that, from potted herbs on your kitchen, to raised beds, to container gardening, and just getting people excited. And you know what's surprising to me is that food preservation, we had almost double the entry of food preservation from last year. So people are really wanting to. We talked to somebody, in one of the receptionists, as we were waiting, and she talked about her fruit trees and how she's taking those and making preserves. In fact, she was even entered them in the past.
Oh, wow.
So how people are connecting to where their food comes from and buying local and understanding that. So, and we're gonna have some fun with that, Free Your Inner Farmer. On Thursdays, if you wear your overalls from noon to 3, you get in for free. What a great way. So dig out those overalls.
Oh, that's so cute.
know.
And you know, going back to what you were saying about gardening, I mean, it really is actually rewarding. I just did it myself, and so I planted a variety of different things. But what's kind of, I think, nice is that you tend to it. And so it's caring for something, right?
Absolutely.
So that's kind of nice.
And that great connection with the earth. And as Kathy said, that's what fairs are all about. That's why we started, and that's why we continue. So we think it's fun because in Orange County, agriculture is a little bit of a novelty, but we wanted to feel more connected to our urban audience. That's why during the fair we'll have cooking demos with farm fresh herbs and vegetables and fruits from our farm. We'll also have, in the culinary area, the chance to have a farm-to-shaker cocktail or mocktail using fresh ingredients from the farm.
Oh,
well, also, too, is one of the 15 ways, which is posted on our website, by the way, ocfair.com, to free your inner farmer, is that we'll have guided tours. You may not realize, but we have a 3-acre working farm. It's open with animals and crops, and you'll have a chance to have a guided tour so you can understand the crops and the animals. And one of my favorite things is we have new babies at the farm. So come and see. There'll be some piglets born during the farm, during the fair, some baby goats, some new kids there. So it's always fun to see the families interacting and seeing those brand new farm animals.
Oh, well, hopefully they're as cute as some of those little things you see on Instagram.
They're just as cute.
They're
adorable. They're adorable. And we also, last year we added into the farm a pig cam. So if you can't get enough of them when you're there, when you're at home and you need a little stress relief, just log on to ocfair.com and you can actually see those stinking little cute.
Well, there was some cute
cute
little photos that I came across about the little pigs where they were eating some avocado sandwich or something.
Yes.
And it was huge.
It was actually a birthday cake.
Oh, is that what
last year? Last year we had a birthday party for the new piglets born during the fair, and one of our farm hands created that out of pig food and then topped it with lettuce and apples.
Oh, is that what that was?
And so the babies and the mama were having a birthday party.
It was darling. It was darling. So, Kathy, let's talk about some of the things that are, specific to our residents' age, 55 and over. And I know you're a resident yourself, so let's talk about that.
I know, I love it. My husband and I, Jim, have lived in Laguna, the village, for 3 years, and I absolutely love it here. So, would like to invite all my neighbors. Friday is Senior Day, $5 admission, and you also get a ride on the merry-go-round and the Ferris wheel. And then if you don't like to drive, you can leave the driving to someone else. On Fridays and Saturdays, OC Fair Express, we actually have a pickup point here in Laguna Woods. I'm sorry, Laguna Hills by the post office. And it is one of the best deals. So seniors can get a round trip transportation for $1.50 and $4 fare admission. And you know what? No traffic, no parking, and it's door to door. Literally drops you off at Yellow Gate.
And is there any limitations on times?
The times are posted. It makes trips all throughout the day.
But you could go to the fair all day for that price, right?
Absolutely.
It's not like restricted.
No, it's not restricted.
That's amazing.
From opening to close, and then there's just a flow of the shuttle service, and it is literally express. It is nonstop to the door.
That's awesome. Right up to the front.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
And I know, living in the village, that we have some veterans. Every day of the fair, active military and veterans with their ID free admission.
That's great.
And they're able to buy up to 6 half-price tickets. So we
that's
really love to
wonderful.
say thank you to those who have
Great.
served our country,
Right.
and would love to invite all the veterans out and take advantage of that.
Okay.
Speaking of veterans, if I may, Heroes Hall. I don't know if our residents have been out to see Heroes Hall. It's been open for about a year and a half. We have a new exhibit at Heroes Hall called Brave Mind. It's a partnership with USC, and it's a virtual reality technology that is helping veterans overcome PTSD. It's a brand new, we'll open, we're actually having a soft opening tonight. We'll be part of the, open as part of the admission to fair. There is no charge. Guests can come in and actually put on virtual reality goggles and understand some of the experiences that our veterans have had to go through, and it's just very cutting edge technology. So we're very excited to have fairgoers come and take advantage of that at Heroes Hall.
That sounds awesome. That sounds great. And then, of course, as you mentioned, you've got other things like Imaginology,
yes.
And then you have your Centennial Farm. So those are things that are year-round that you can participate in, right?
You know, it's interesting. When I got here three and a half years ago and was getting in the community, they said, well, what else do you do when you're not doing the fair? Well, lots of things. The fair runs for 23 days, but we're a year-round event center. We host over 150 events annually. We also have Centennial Farm, which is our 3-acre working farm. Over 150,000 children come to the Centennial Farm for education tours and hands-on learning throughout the year. And now one of our newest educational assets is Heroes Hall, which is a museum dedicated to telling the stories of veterans.
Right. Awesome.
I know.
Well, very good. Yes. Thank you so much, ladies. So July 13th is opening day.
July 13th.
And there's something exciting about opening day.
There is. Free till 3. Free parking and free admission from noon to 3.
That's great.
So I invite everyone, neighbors, please come see me at the OC Fair. Love to have you. There's something for everything. Bring your grandkids. There's great promotions. Visit our website for many of those great opportunities, ocfair.com.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Yes,
I think
our
we covered just about everything.
I think so.
There was so much to cover, but thank you again. Good luck for your opening days.
Thanks, we appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
And if you want any more information about all of this, there's plenty of information on their website, and that's ocfair.com. We'll be right back.
Trust the experts at Universal Carpet for all your flooring needs. Now get 50% off pet stain resistant and hyperallergenic carpet, porcelain tile, wood laminate and waterproof flooring, and complete kitchen and bath remodels. Plus get 5-year 0% financing, including free installation and free furniture removal. Our convenient showrooms are just minutes away in Irvine and Huntington Beach, or call 866-402-2747 for our free in-home shopping service. Universal Carpet, the low price leader for over 20 years.
Before the next earthquake, take 30 seconds to refresh your memory about these important disaster preparedness tips. Make a family emergency plan. Decide how you'll get in touch with each other, where you'll go, and what you'll do in an emergency. Build a disaster supply kit with enough water, food, and emergency supplies to last at least 3 days. It's important to have disaster supply kits for work, cars, and pets too. Find and fix items in your home that might hurt someone by moving, breaking, or falling during an earthquake. Know how to react safely when the ground shakes. If you're inside, stay there. Remember to drop, cover, and hold on. Drop down onto your hands and knees and cover your head and neck with your arms to protect yourself from falling objects. If you can move safely, crawl under a sturdy desk or table and hold on to one of the legs until the shaking stops. After an earthquake, help people who are hurt or trapped. Call 911 for emergencies only. Check your home for damage, including gas or water leaks, damaged wiring, or downed power lines. Protect your family and your home by making a plan, building a kit, and practicing disaster drills at least twice a year. Be sure to visit readyoc.org for more information on emergency preparedness and alertoc.com to sign up for emergency alerts and notifications. We want you to be prepared for a disaster just as much as you do.
Hi, I'm Brian Rott, President and CEO of Cart Mart here in Laguna Woods. My family's been in the golf cart business since 1959, and we win our customers over with the simple belief of we treat you right. We are proud to be the authorized dealer for Club Car here in Orange County and your go-to source for the sales and service to other major brands. We're conveniently located on El Toro Road, just minutes from Laguna Woods. So come by and see for yourself, while when doing business with Cart Mart, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
And our movie coming up this Friday is Hitchcock Shower Scene. Now, if you remember, of course, I think most of you do, Psycho. That was a landmark scene, of course, with, yeah, that's right. And who was it? I can't think of the actress.
Oh gosh, don't even say that.
I don't know why I can't think of the actress because
forget.
it's, you know, it's the mother of Jamie Curtis, but I can't. If it's Jennifer Jason Leigh, I forget her name. Anyway.
Call in and let us know.
Yeah, that was a landmark scene, and this is what this movie's all about. It's called 7852, Hitchcock's Shower Scene, a documentary all about this famous scene. And it's a very interesting movie because at one point there's like these three guys watching the movie and commenting on it. So I'm not sure exactly, I've only seen bits and pieces of this, but if you really like Psycho, you will like this. And of course there's some video of Hitchcock commenting on the scene and how it was done, and there we go. There's the famous scene and how they cast the actors. So very interesting movie, and that will be on this Friday. Runs about 90 minutes, and this one also does not have subtitles. It's a documentary. It was only sent to us in one version. So just so you know.
Okay.
All right, and you're going to talk about.
All right, then we have on Monday, July 2nd, is Tomb Raider. And that was made a while ago about Lara Croft, but back then it was Angelina Jolie. And this time they have a new gal. Her name is Alicia Vikander. So Tomb Raider is a movie starring Alicia Vikander, Dominic West, and Walton Goggins. And Lara Croft, the fiercely independent daughter of a missing adventurer, must push herself beyond her limits when she discovers the island where her father disappeared. And as I mentioned, this is kind of an action-packed film, sort of like you said, what Indiana Jones. So she's sort of looking for treasure, looking for her dad, and all that kind of stuff. So looks good. That's July 2nd, Monday, and that's about an hour and 58 minutes. So it's a little long.
Yeah.
Did you want to read some of the other movies that we have?
Yeah, we have got some of the movies that we have coming up. I'll first tell you about the July movies on Friday. The Friday movies, we have Peter Rabbit, which is the new version that came out earlier this year, and it stars James Corden and Faisal Pazzi. And by the way, if you don't know who that is, Faisal Pazzi, I think that, no, excuse me, Domhnall Gleeson, in this role, you know, he's kind of like the Mr. McGregor of the Peter Rabbit tales, but he's actually, I can't think of his name, but he's in the Star Wars, the new Star Wars movies.
Okay.
He's the one that is kind of like the general. So very different role for him. July 13th, we have Annihilation, about a secret expedition into a mysterious zone where the laws of nature don't apply. And then a very inspirational movie called I Can Only Imagine.
And you better have your Kleenex box with you, because that one is pretty moving.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And I think that's based on a true story.
Yep.
I'm always positive.
About the song.
And then July 27th, we have a Disney movie based on a very popular book, A Wrinkle in Time. And this is all about the disappearance of a scientist's father and how his daughter sets out to find him in this other world. And it stars Storm Reed, that's the little girl in it, Oprah Winfrey, and Reese Witherspoon. If you want to talk about the Monday movies coming up
so the
for July.
Monday movies that are coming up July 9th, Home Again, and that is life for a single mom in Los Angeles who takes an unexpected turn when she allows 3 young guys to move in with her. This is actually quite funny. Reese Witherspoon, Michael Sheen, and Candace Bergen. It's very funny. I liked it. I thought it was a good one. Then on July 16th, we have Crooked House, and that's an Agatha Christie's most twisted tale. A spy-turned-private detective is lured by his former lover to catch her grandfather's murder before Scotland Yard exposes dark family secrets. Then we have 7 Days in Entebbe, and that's on July 23rd. And then we have on July 30th from 1935, A Midsummer's Night's Dream. So a lot of good movies, I tell you. I can't believe how many we have.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, and that one stars James Cagney, probably a very, very young James Cagney.
Oh, yes.
And Dick Powell is in this as well, and Ian Hunter. So going back in time.
Yeah, going back in time.
All right, now I want to tell you about block captains.
Right.
And very important kind of role here in the village with the Disaster Preparedness Task Force. And they're looking for good neighbor building and block captains. So if you are interested, you can do one or two things. You can stop by the Disaster Preparedness Task Force office, which is located here in the community center. And you can also come to a meeting on Tuesday, July 10th at 6 p.m. at Clubhouse 5. And then the other option is you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/disaster, and from there you can find out more information about all this, download a form, and it kind of details what they need the block captains for and the building captains, and you know, if that's something that you would like to do, then I would encourage it, because I know they are in need of several throughout the community.
Well, and it's a good responsibility too. I mean, it gives you kind of insight too. I always look at it when I do volunteer work at schools. You get kind of the insight of what's going on. So if you guys are the captain, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, I think we only have 1 minute left, so we got to give the weather.
So we go for the weather. Perfect. Go ahead.
And again, the June gloom is out there in the morning. And this morning we had a very thick marine layer. It went all the way up to the foothills. But sometimes that means it's going to be actually a warmer day because of the inversion layer. And I think that's what's going to happen. About 81 today, clear up to beautiful weather later on, and a little more fog coming in overnight. But that's our pattern, right?
All right.
So what's on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have Adapt to It. Leslie will be here with something. We don't know. And then Jennifer Carmarker with the Globe headlines. And then we also have Elsie Rodriguez, who's going to give us an update on how the 90s party went. And that'll be really fun. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day.